The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
So, it's away we go then. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pushes it out wide. Piqué does well there, alert. Arda Turan. Barcelona were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Well played, he saw that coming. Barcelona are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Looks to slip it through. Decent ball. Hits it! Schweinsteiger boots it upfield. That's a decent ball. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Barcelona still without an attempt on target. Well positioned to make that interception. Arda Turan knocks it towards the front. Forward it goes. Tries the route one option. Messi with the ball through. The shot's on! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries a through ball. They've scored near to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Shapes to shoot. He's done very well to get to that.
Well,
The first 45 minutes are up. The opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
He's off on a marauding run. It's a goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Pogba with a long pass out wide. Towering header! And more and more and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It'll be a throw-in.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now it's Neymar. Pogba charges in. And it's Neymar. Surely! And out to safety. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Neymar. Schweinsteiger really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Neymar has the through ball. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Neymar clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's tried one, lacking in accuracy. And that's it. Barcelona were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game, and goal scorers.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Derby's always an occasion for pride and for passion, and this one no exception. Tries a through ball. It's a loose ball. Trying to get there. Aimed long and direct. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Dinks one in. Son Heung-min has a go! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. You can sense that sigh of relief coming from their dugout.
Well, a warning like that must be heeded. They now know how good this team can be on the break.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That was venomous. Barcelona are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run. For me, they're the best team in the league so far. They've set a standard that'll be hard to maintain, but what a fantastic start for them.
Now the pass. Goalkeeper's ball. It is deadlocked. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez tries to stroke it through. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Joaquin. Who's going to make this theirs? With a delicate ball. Done very well to intervene. Chip through. Real chance! Barcelona are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
Passes it through. Has a hit! Goal! Barcelona! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looks like a good ball through. Up he gets! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Keeper's got good distance on that. Aim forward, looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Away from immediate danger. Tosses into the box. Belts one, and the ball's come out. He can get that clear.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Out to the flank. Pogba battles to win it back. Tries to cut back. Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that. Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's come loose. Looks towards the front. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mertesacker gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Messi. Luis Suarez. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Mertesacker gets it back. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Schweinsteiger. Tries the route one option. Tries a through ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
Crunching tackle.